Hey YouTubers, just one here. I just wanted to show you the skeletal part that I've done on my Puma Cross Dinosaur, I suppose you'd say. A bit of a mutant mix, which is going to take place. This is pretty much the skeletal feature of my Puma, which is going to have its claws coming across its body, and as you can see, the right leg is stabilising the centre, so it's crossing the body a bit. Now I'm sort of placing the eyes roughly in place, but I'm not too sure. It definitely has to have a panther or Puma type cat-like head, so I'll sort of have to go underneath where I think the actual growth and the muscle is actually going to take place. So this is pretty much like a skull, you'd say. So I'm sort of trying to put that in place. It looks a bit weird, I know. And then try to get the masculinity of the shoulders that are going to take form when I start to fill in the DNA. This is a putty that I use. It's very lightweight. It's called Model Magic. This is very soft and lightweight foam-like filler. So I've already done the wire and the aluminium foil to basically get my shape happening, and now I've just put this filler, this magic stuff around certain areas so it can set. So I'll leave that overnight, and then I'll start applying the clay. So this is where I'm at the moment, and I haven't done a lot, to tell you the truth. I had the wire sitting in my room for ages, and now I actually get my act together because I've got a few days off from work coming up. So stay tuned, and what will happen now is that I'll have to meet up the chest area lower down the limbs and expand the chest and bring it out underneath. The main feature of the arms would have to be the long forearm area, but shorten so less human, more animal. So all this will be muscle built up around that chest area and close the gap between the shoulders to the elbow and the upper limb. So there's quite a lot involved. You've got to know sort of roughly where and how. So again, I would come down here lower and bring the skin fold coming across here and close the gap and shorten the rear thighs. More masculinity in the thighs, thicker thighs, so more growth around here coming along here. So there's a lot of weight going to be involved in making this, and the claws are going to be humongous. This is just like a pad, but I want to make the claws quite high. But the claws very long and sharp, almost dinosaur-like. So it's going to be an interesting project. So there is going to be a tail. So I've just basically made a stump of the beginning of the tail, and eventually I'll do another wire and stick it in, glue it, and then have it curling down and probably going on the ground for more stability and curling it around to here. So this is the beginning stages of my samurai and also my ape-like type character that I really want to make. Quite a muscular ape type character with the samurai, which Brian has also added tattoos to. So I'm looking forward to doing her with her armour, and this, first of all I have to get this Puma done. Puma Cross Dinosaur, which is a mutant, basically a mutant animal. See, I've just put the sort of like cat-like Puma eyes, embedded them with the orange. I'm pretty sure they've got like an orangey browny orangey eye, so they're a pretty good. It's a pretty good size fitting to what the head's going to be eventually. So yeah. So at the rear here, I will close the gap of the thigh to the genitals and thicken it right up, so on the inside there won't be this sort of like saddle-like arch. It will be a very closed in thigh to thigh. I reckon once I've finished doing the Puma or Panther cross dinosaur, it's probably going to weigh about roughly 4 to 5 pounds, I think, maybe heavier. Be interesting to see how heavy it actually goes, but it's going to be black, slight touches of grey. It's going to have a lot of wrinkles and around the muscle areas of where it's down the creases, and a few veins on along the back thighs, and yeah, it's going to, and a lot thicker around the neck area here, and quite large. So it looks like basically it is a skeleton right now, so it's just a skeleton. So it's probably going to be another quarter, or in a certain area, quarter to a half the size more. But at the moment it's very, very light. It's very light, and this clay that I use, this Model Magic, is almost like you would say a very lightweight paper clay foam. So it's very. My objective of making this figure is to make it as light as possible. So when I add the actual heavy stuff, it's not going to be too heavy. So at the moment it's really, really light, and I'm really happy with the progress of it. So yes, it's going to be one hell of a piece, and it measures, actually I'll just get a figure and put it next to it. There you have it, guys. There's the actual size of the beast. It's quite large. It's probably roughly about another, it's even crouching down, so it's not in full stretch. It's roughly, it'd have to be about 14 inches high, head high. So you can imagine she's going to look quite good when she's...
if those animals aren't around, then we can't expect to see the tiger around either.
Seated up on the beast. So there you have it. That was more than enough room to seat two. So that's what's going to happen. She's either going to be at the back or the front. The saddle's going to be a two-person seater. So here we go. Let the fun begin. Very, very tall. 14 inches head high. So you can imagine how big the creature's actually going to be. So here we go, guys. This is the beginning stage of where I'm at. Stay tuned and watch it happen. I'll be back soon in the next week or so, and show you the next stage of my beast. So there you have it. Hope you guys have a good Christmas and a happy New Year, and I will be back very soon with my final version of this huge Puma. And huge. I'll be back. Tess just went out, catch her.